How's the podcast going? I hear you got some great Fast and the Furious stuff happening right now.
So we are covering every Fast and the Furious movie. Thus, I wore my Fast and the Furious shirt tonight for the show. If you want to hear us talk about all of the movies this month, we are going through every single film. So we're putting out 2 episodes this month instead of 1. So that's a special treat for everyone. And we are going to be covering everything right up to 10 when 10 comes out. So that's unique for us. We don't usually cover things when they come out. And we're doing like 10 friggin' movies in like a month. So
It's a lot.
yeah. Yeah. So we're powering through it. And like Justin's over here editing all the odd numbered ones. And I'm over here editing all the even numbered ones. So like every Friday mine comes out. Every Tuesday his comes out. So if you want to hear us talk about Fast and the Furious and hear me fight with Justin about the relevance of car culture to these films, go ahead.
The relevance of car culture? That's awesome.
It's so funny. He keeps fighting with me. He's like, "Dude, we're a film podcast. No one cares about cars." I'm like, "These movies are so important to cars." I'm like, "You need to shut the fuck up."
They're all about cars. I mean, they're seriously all about cars. But it's also like, yeah, it's film. It's a big action sequence for everything they do there. Everything is huge, you know? But, I mean, they focus on the cars so much. If it wasn't for the cars, you wouldn't have them. They're characters. They're all characters in this.
The first film is literally Point Break for 13-year-olds. Like, that's all it is with cars.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's not a whole lot to talk about but the cars, as far as I'm concerned.
And how do they hold up watching them straight in a row? Is it fun or is it, like, exhausting? How is it?
Well, as you know, and you've had me on here a lot, and you know that I pretty much don't like most things. I fucking love these movies. Like, these are some of my favorite movies. And like I said before, I think one of the things that's exciting about the Fast and the Furious, not to like go into a big thing about the Fast and the Furious, but that this is one of the only franchises that's still running today that's not based on anything. Like, this was a standalone film that, like, they went, okay, this did well, let's make another one. Then that did well, and they went, okay, let's make another one. And here we are, like, 20 years later, and they're like, hey, we have a franchise. And it's like, it's not based on a book or a TV series, not pre-existing properties or anything like that. It's like, damn, can you tell me any other film property that is just based entirely on a film, not based on anything else, that just kept going like this? Because other than Friday the 13th or like some of those horror franchises or stuff like that, I can't think of any film series that's had this much money, this much time, and this much energy put behind it that wasn't based off of pre-existing books or properties or high-level investments like that. Like, this is just like so unique. And the thing is that every time you go to one of these movies, you don't know what the hell you're going to get. There is no expectation going. Like, well, I mean, you're gonna get family, you're gonna get explosions, you're gonna get family. But outside of those factors, like, genuinely, like, I like these movies because I have no expectation going into them. And like, that's the greatest thing in film, is going into something and having no expectation. And it's so nice to have that, even when there's 10 of them and you kind of know that you're gonna get explosions in cars. But outside of that, I don't know what I'm gonna get.
That's true. Family.
You know,
and
the
Corona,
ending is going to be a
drink.
big barbecue.
Corona.
It's going to be a big barbecue with a lot of cool cars, and it's going to stress family.
And some great explosions and some great like special effects driving.
A lot of bald men. Like a lot of bald men. Yeah.
If you're a bald man, you have an opportunity to work on Fast and the Furious.
That is absolutely correct. There's always an opportunity for bald men in those series. So
call your agent. Call your agent now if you have not been booked.
You have too much hair, Brian. You're out.
I can't do it.
Too much hair.
Yeah.
Sorry, not booking me.
It's
not happening.
It's too good. You can't. Mm-mm.
No. Maybe when they get to like Fast and the Furious, like 30, I'll be there. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see. Hey, I'm willing to shave my hair for a role. Come on, let's do it. You know.
No. It's too good.
But I'm excited about. Everybody needs to check out the podcast. Really do. I mean, there's a lot going into all this Fast and the Furious stuff. They're doing a lot of research. They're getting into it, having a great time, and we'll definitely like have to check it out. Everybody will put some more links in here. You'll see.
I'm here for GR. I want to see GR in a Fast and the Furious movie.
Absolutely.
Yeah, GR, get it. I'd be all about that.
Right. I feel like he'd be real good working the grill at that last family scene.
That's right. He's just there working the grill. Vin Diesel, GR. Yep.
Somebody pass me a Corona now.